Years later, Emily sat across from her daughter in a different kind of standoff. Grace was 17 now, brilliant and beautiful, and so stubborn it sometimes took Emily's breath away.
Mom, you're not listening to me.
I am listening. I just don't agree.
There's a difference?
Grace.
No, seriously. Because every time I try to tell you what I want, you act like you're listening, but then you just explain why I'm wrong.
That's not fair.
Isn't it? I want to take a gap year before college. I want to travel, maybe volunteer abroad, figure out what I actually want to study instead of just following the path everyone expects.
And I think that's a wonderful idea after you finish your undergraduate degree. You can take a year before law school or business school or whatever graduate program you choose.
Why does it have to be on your timeline? Why can't I make my own choices?
Because you're 17. Because the world is more complicated than you think. Because I've seen what happens when smart young women throw away their opportunities for.
For what? For living? For experiencing things? God, Mom, not everything has to be about career advancement and resume building.
I never said it was.
You don't have to say it. It's in everything you do, every conversation we have. Dad gets it. Dad understands that I need to find my own path.
Oh, so now I'm the bad guy and your father is the cool parent?
This isn't about being cool. This is about you trying to control my life.
I'm not trying to control you. I'm trying to protect you.
From what? From making my own decisions? From possibly making mistakes? Newsflash, Mom, I'm going to make mistakes anyway. At least let them be my mistakes.
Emily felt something crack inside her chest. The words were so familiar, so painfully familiar. But she was on the wrong side of them now.
Grace, please, just listen.
No, you listen. I'm going to Ghana with the volunteer program, whether you approve or not. I've already been accepted. I've already raised the money. And the only question is whether I go with your blessing or without it.
Ghana? You're talking about going to Ghana for a year, alone?
I'll be with a group. It's a reputable organization. I've done all the research.
Research? You're 17 years old. You've barely left the state.
And whose fault is that? You've been so focused on my academics, on my future, that you never let me actually live.
That is not true. We've taken family vacations. We've
guided tours and museum visits. Yeah, real adventurous, Mom.
I will not apologize for exposing you to culture and education.
I'm not asking you to apologize. I'm asking you to let me go.
The silence that followed was deafening. Emily looked at her daughter, tall now, almost as tall as Marcus, with his kind eyes but her own fierce determination, and saw herself at 28, standing in her mother's living room, demanding the right to live her own life.
I can't just let you go halfway around the world. You're still my baby.
I'm not a baby anymore. And you can't keep me here just because you're afraid.
Afraid of what?